All right. So the radix or the base of the number system. Okay. So base means how many digits we are actually using to represent the represent the numbers. Okay. So we have these base of the number system are actually the number of total digits that we have, which is the symbols of the unit digits, the atomic digits. The base 10 decimal, what we actually follow in on paper, 0 to 9. So after that, how do we go? We have got 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 like this, and 9, and then we go back to 10. So how do we do that? Let us see. So we count from 0 to 9, and then we have another one, which is the 10th one. Okay, so far, fair enough. The 10th one is actually the 11th number. Please realize this. 0 is first number, 1 is second number, 2 is third number, 3 is fourth number, like this. So ninth is actually this 9 represents the 10th number. So the 11th number is 10. Now when we come to the 11th number, we don't have any more atomic symbols left. So we have to recycle our symbols. Now obviously when we go to 0 to 9, then we have exhausted this step, so we have to go back to 0 again, similarly. So when we go back to 0, but then if you just write a 0 here, how do you know how many sets of numbers have you actually crossed? So there is no way of telling, because these 0 and these 0 are absolutely the same if you look at it. This may represent the first number, this may represent the 11th number, but they're absolutely the same. So how do we distinguish? The answer is we borrow a 1 to the left. This signifies that we have covered one set of 10 numbers totally, and this is another set that we have gone into. Similarly, when you go into, so from 10 up to 11, 12, etc. to 19, then we again have exhausted everything on this side, but this side is still left. So again this will go to 0. But then in this case, what will happen to the left hand side? The answer is here. So we will put a 2. Why is that? Because we have put 1 to the left already. So now we put 2 to the left, and this also signifies that we have crossed two sets of 10 digits. So 20 digits we have crossed, and this is the 21st number, and the quantity that is represented is 20, because 0 represents 0 quantity, which means starting quantity or no quantity, something like that, if you like. I mean, it's very hard to explain for me. I'm not a mathematician. A mathematician will be able to explain to you better, but this is what it looks like. Okay. So 9. Then again from there 21, 22, etc. Then 30, etc. Then when we reach 99 finally, we will have two zeros here. So when you have another one, you have two zeros here, and then because we have exhausted this is 0. We have exhausted this is also 0. But then this actually 0, 0 actually means 0, nothing else. So you have already crossed 100, but your symbolism shows 0. How can you live with that? So on the left we borrow a 1. So this means we have crossed 100 total numbers. This means that we have crossed 100 total numbers, or in other words, we have crossed 10 sets of 10 digits each. Similarly, when we come to 200, that means we have crossed 200 total numbers, or in that case we'll say that we have crossed 20 sets of 10 digits each, like that. Okay, so is there any problems with this? I'm sure you know this, but this is just a brush up then. Yes. Okay, very good. So let me just go to the next part.